Good morning. It is now about 10 to 6 in the morning. As you can see, put the umbrella out. Oh, it's not actually cold, but it's pouring down with rain. I feel the odd splash on the side of my face. Just a bit of spray, you know. So, but they're still in bed, they're still asleep. I've been up for a while with really bad restless leg and back pain. And somebody snoring. But mainly the restless leg and back pain. So, went to IKEA yesterday with Georgia. She pushed us around in my wheelchair. I'm actually vlogged from my wheelchair yet. That's the thing. I've got to make an adjustment on it for the footrest, but I've not actually vlogged from that. I don't know if it's subconsciously a little bit embarrassment, you know, but I'm sure I will. And obviously, oh, it's a big spider. See how easily I get distracted. Obviously, I can't vlog while I'm using crutches at the moment, but we'll see. see if I can figure out how to do that. See if there's a way. So it's like face to face like this. I've got ways to do it the other way, so you can see what I'm looking at. But you know, it doesn't show my crutches. Yeah. Anyway, so we went to IKEA yesterday. We're looking for things for Georgia for her flat, which eventually gets one. Found some good ideas. Yeah, so lots of ideas. She surprised me. So some of the stuff is what I sort of expected she would like. Then there's other stuff which totally not what I thought she would like, and it's more, I don't know, grown up, you know. Yeah, so it was unusual. It was good to see, but we didn't really get anything as such because she got a phone call while we were there, and the second flat she had her heart set on, she was unsuccessful for that. So she was a bit gutted, and she sort of lost all sort of mojo for shopping after that. So she just went, "Come on, let's just go." So we ended up just walking through, then back to the car. But we did stop to have chips and everything at the cafe, which was nice. We've still got a couple of viewings coming up, as far as I know. There's one in just over a week's time. I don't know when the other one is. Make today awesome. Nice hot cup of tea. So yeah, still trying. Just trying to keep her calm so she's not getting too impatient or whatever. You know, as quick as what like ones go, which you like, other ones can appear. So keep that in mind. So checking every day. So she's just a bit good at the game, but you know these things happen. So today I don't know what we've got planned apart from watching Newcastle United on TV tonight in a friendly, and tomorrow night in another friendly. Apart from that, I don't know. I might just relax because I'm in quite a bit of pain, so I might just relax today. Oh, that's what I had last night. Yeah, something else. I had an MRI last night on my back. Let's see, because it's been 7 years since I last had an MRI in my back, so I wanted to see if there's anything further change, because it feels like there has been. Because not just the bottom, back and my neck, it's like also starting to hurt in the middle of my back, but not just aches and pains. It was actually as if a similar thing to the bottom, like as if it's a disc. So I'm hoping it's not. But I'm hoping they did actually MRI that part, to be honest, and then haven't just done the lower back. But time will tell. But it was awful in that machine. I've only ever once had problems in an MRI machine. That was due to pain, because I couldn't keep still. I was in that much pain with my bad back, and it just ruined the whole thing. When the photos that came out weren't usable. This one, it was actually felt so cramped for some reason. I know I put on a bit of weight, but Jesus, and I was like having scrunched up, like so I had my shoulders pushed back, and my hands pressed into my body, just like, because it's, if anybody's had an MRI, you'll know what it's like. You're really close up there. It's virtually touching your nose. So had that. It was like 15 minutes or something like that, and it was agony on my shoulder. So yes, I was having to keep very still for about 15 minutes of pure agony. I was concentrating because I had headphones on. They give us some headphones. I put the 80s music on, so it was all Bon Jovi and things like that. So I was concentrating on that to try not to think about the pain. I think that's it. What have we watching anything on TV? Oh, we've just found out there's new, well, not new, started last year. Two new seasons of American Horror Story. What's it's called now? American Horror Stories, which I'm chuffed to bits about because I love that. So yes, we started watching them last night. We've watched the first two on the first season of it, because there's only 2 seasons so far of American Horror Stories. Yeah, looking forward to watching these. Well, I've been sort of educating Denise on Charles Manson, because we watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the film, and we both really enjoyed it. It was a great film, although the ending's obviously Quentin Tarantino has changed it a bit. Changed it quite a bit at the end. But I was trying to explain to her who Charles Manson was and the story. And so I've had a watch on some documentaries and interviews and things like that about the Manson family, Charles Manson and all that, and interviews with him and all that. So it's actually been really interesting. I've been learning stuff myself. So yeah, that's what we've been watching this week. Last week, I don't know if I mentioned it. I went in the shed and there was loads of ants. They'd made an ant hill somewhere underneath the shed or whatever. But I was having to sweep them all out, and I was in my shorts, and I felt like one of them bit the back of my leg. Oh, I've got a nice mark there, and it's red. Got like a red area right round it. I don't know if I can show you or not. Oh. It feels like red going around there. But I've been putting sort of like bite and sting cream on, which has taken away the itchiness, but once that wears out, oh my god, so itchy. Oh, I wish it would die down, but off one little ant, I'm surprised it's done that. Because we just get normal ants here, it's not like fire ants and things like that. Or green ants, they're just not bog standard normal ants. 5 minutes till he's getting up. So yeah, I don't know what else I'm doing today, but if I do something, I'll keep you updated, because I'm trying to vlog stuff like I say. So anyway, I'll catch up with you a bit later on. Good morning, everybody. It's Monday morning and it's about 5:15 in the morning. I've still not been to sleep. Oh, my knees are going absolutely crackers, and it's too hot. It was too hot in the bedroom, even with the fan on. But hey ho. What's everybody been up to over the weekend or over the last week? Could watch the England match last night, the England women's team, and they won the final for the Euros. So fantastic for the England women's team. So bringing a bit of pride to England. Yes, good for them. They've done something the men couldn't do. Yeah, I had my friend over yesterday. I haven't seen him for a couple of weeks. So I watched the touring car and the motor racing together. That was good catching up with him. Georgia was still no further forward on a flat. She didn't get the one the other day that she wanted. Just disappointed again. But, you know, trying to keep her positive. Trying to think what else. No news where Denise is concerned. I went for an MRI on my lower back. Well, it's meant to be my lower back and middle back. I really hope they've done both. Yeah, just because I've not had one since 2015, and I wanted to get an update, see if there's any changes with regards to it, see if it's got worse or whatever. No news with regards to work yet. No change there. Okay, well, the flowers are still... There's a couple of pots which have died back, but majority of them, they're all still coming out. There's Molly. Yay! No news on Molly, still the same. But one thing I just noticed, which I'm chuffed to bits about, I stepped out before and there was it looked like a bat flying around. Now there used to be one, quite a few years ago, but it's disappeared and they were found dead in the garden. So I had to box that up and get in touch with the Bat Society, sent a box out. We weren't allowed to touch it. Little pipistrelle bat, you know, but you're not allowed to touch them. So I had to get a box sent out and get it sent to them. I think it's in case of rabies and things like that. But it's the bat that was around this morning. The first one I've seen for a few years, good few years. So yeah, pretty chuffed about that. Be fair, it might even been before this thing was built. I did have a photograph of the other one. Managed to somehow, because I don't know if you've ever seen bat flying, they are fast. I managed to get a photograph of one, a bit blurry, but you can make out the wings and all sorts of things, you know. I wanted to take a photograph of this one, but it stopped flying around as soon as I got the camera out, so I'll have to catch it another morning. Trying to think if there's anything planned today. I don't think there is anything planned today. There was a couple of phone calls. Video call Mark, wind him up for a while. Mark Cohn, which I try to do every day. He says, I'm sure you've got it on the top of your diary. On each page is like ring Mark and underlined 10 times. Ring Mark and wind him up. Pay him off. No, I don't think there's anything else for the time being, but I'll get going for the moment and probably catch you later. 14 degrees at 5:15 in the morning. Oh, not too bad. I'm sat here with my cup of tea. Catch you later. It's something like 8:15 at night now. I did eventually have a sleep. Sorry, I'm just coming outside. Get a bit of cool air. Oh, it's starting to rain. Did eventually get some sleep this morning. Took us to about 10 o'clock to get to sleep, but slept all the way through till 3 o'clock, which was nice. I didn't want to get up. Not much done, just like doing the washing, dishes, stuff like that, you know. Yeah, Denise is home. We just had spaghetti carbonara, which was really nice. Because I should have had it on Saturday, but we had a late lunch, so we didn't bother having it. I've just been speaking to an estate agent. There's another flat that looked good for Georgia, but it's already gone, or they're already going through the contract, deposit paid, and there's 10 people waiting in the queue just in case it fails. So, in case of keep looking. Won't need to get the bins out. Actually, it looks like they're already out. Hi, Denise is home. Had a busy day at work, which just says it just felt like I walked in this morning and it was time to leave. Which is always good when them days happen, you know. They fly over and they don't drag. And just trying to think what else. Obviously the good news of the England women's team, okay, I think I've already mentioned. Congratulations to them. And Frosty Life, I can't remember the name of his channel. I'll try and put it below. So sad to hear the news the other day. He'd done a vlog on the way to the vets, taking the dog because the dog wasn't breathing properly, things like that. The next video, the dog unfortunately passed away. I was really upset. Because he dotes on his animals. Yeah, that was really sad news, so my thoughts are with you, Frosty. Trying to think, I don't think there's anything else. There's no news. Got an appointment next Monday for the rehab teams coming around to see me. Like physiotherapy and stuff like that. So that'll be good. That's not till next Monday, so I've got a week. No, I don't think there's anything else. I'm so tired. Seriously, I don't think I'll be watching TV tonight. I've said to Denise that I'll just listen to music, and because I'm so tired. She says, yeah, you'll still be up late watching telly. But not the way I'm feeling at the moment. I don't feel like it. Maybe I might listen to podcasts and everything afterwards, or listen to an audio book or something. Just so tired. But yeah, that's about it. Well, oh, here she comes. You better? Yes. So yeah, I'll get going. That's pretty much all the updates. So catch up with you in the next one. So take care, everybody. Yeah, bye for now.